Okay, guys, so we only have 3 more chapters left after today. We read chapter 16. We just have 17, 18, and 19. So this week we'll read chapter 17 as well. And so there's only 2 chapters for this week. And then next week we'll be done. We'll read chapters 18 and 19. So let's see what we have today for chapter 16. Okay, there's our novel study layout. You can pause if you need to. Okay, so for chapter 16, your written response today. In chapter 16, Brian's camp is hit by a tornado. He keeps a positive attitude and remembers that he started with only his hatchet and can do it again. Right now, you guys, as you all know, we're going through a tough time right now with the pandemic of COVID-19. So explain how you and your family are staying positive in these times right now. Explain what you do together and how you guys are staying connected to each other. That can be the family you have in your house right now. What do you guys do? But then also, I know some of you aren't able to see family outside of your home. You're staying away from that family. Same goes for me, family around the area, we can't see each other. So tell me how you're staying connected and staying positive with the people in your house, but also any family that you have outside of your house. How are you guys staying positive and connected with each other? Okay, so 5 sentences or more for that written response. Explain to me what you guys are doing. Okay, your vocabulary, this is your last set of vocabulary words. This is going to take us through all the way to the end of the book. So today with these 6 words, make sure you copy down the vocab words and use a dictionary or the internet to find the definition. So you have unduly, stymied, surging, unwittingly, furor, and scarce. Those 6 words. So today, find those dictionary definitions for me on those vocab words. And then your last activity for today, chapter 16, is you're going to illustrate the setting of the book. So you're going to draw a picture of the setting of the book. Where does the book take place? Draw the area in which Brian spends his time throughout the book. So we all know he's in the wilderness the whole entire book so far. So I want you to include some of the details that have been described of the areas he's been in. So parts that I want you to make sure you include. So these parts I want you to include in your drawing. His shelter. The lake is obviously right there near his shelter. His fire area near his shelter. The berry bushes he goes to eat from. And then, so those 4 are required. And then if there's any other important areas or things that you can remember to add to your picture, make sure you include those as well. But make sure you give me a little taste of each of the shelter, the lake, the fire, and then the berry bushes. Those are definitely the key places he goes to and uses regularly. So those 4 places you need to include. And then if you think of any other details or specific things you want to include, you can add those in there as well. In the lake, if you want to include the plane being underwater, any details that we know about the book is what I want to see. You guys are all going to draw these 4 things, but I want to see who can put in that extra detail. Like I'm saying the plane, but there's a lot of other little details having to do with the lake, the shelter, his fire area. Give me some specific stuff you remember from the book and include that in your drawing today. Okay? So your 3 assignments again are your written response, your vocabulary definitions today for those 6 vocab words, and then go back if you need to in this video if you forget the directions for it, and make sure you draw your illustration of the setting of our book. And I'll see you for chapter 17.